So let's talk briefly about the history of punch needle and how long it's been around. And before I get into this, I just want to say I am not a punch needle historian, and I am going to reference this book, Rug Hooking in Maine, which is such a fascinating book. I don't believe it's in print now, but you should be able to find it on like thrift books or, Amazon, somewhere like that. That goes over punch needle specifically in the United States in the mid 1800s to 1940. So punch needle began in New England, and it really began as a very utilitarian concept. People used to have indoor kitchens in the winter to help keep them warm. They had outdoor kitchens in the summer kitchens to keep the house from overheating. And when the cooking moved to the summer kitchen, they had a big open area in their house where their hearth was that was used to be the focal point of the home, and now it had nothing going on. So women started creating rugs to fill these spaces, hearth rugs to fill these spaces, and it kind of became who could come up with the most beautiful rug. So what I love about this is that it was just women figuring out how to make something beautiful for their home. And this was not super wealthy women. It was really seen as more of like a lower class craft. But what they were making was absolutely stunning. And especially when you think about they don't have access to technology to print a pattern or, to draw it out in Photoshop and lay it out and make sure it all looks nice. They're using what they have to make something really beautiful. So I'm going to show you Rug Hooking in Maine by Mildred Cole Pelledeau. And this book just has so many beautiful illustrations of rugs that were made during that time frame. I mean, look at that. Gorgeous. Some of these are still on display in the Smithsonian, but this is one of my favorite excerpts from this book that I think puts it really well. It talks about how punch needle is a craft developed to fill a deep-seated need for self-expression. No specialized training was required, nor was it necessary to purchase any esoteric materials. By hooking a rug, the most lowly farm wife could now become an artist, and she did. I love that because that's kind of the stance that I've taken with punch needle and how I've taught people, is that it's the craft for the non-crafty. Anyone can do it. If you can hold a pencil, you can make something beautiful. And I really hope that by going through this course, if you've kind of felt like, I don't know that my skills are that good, I really hope that this gives you the confidence that you need to make something that you can be really proud of, that you can use artfully and practically in your home. So with that being said, we are going to start talking about punch needles, the different types, what they're used for, and go a little bit deeper into materials. See you in the next lesson.